to my YouTube channel.
Welcome to my house, baby, take control.
Come back. Okay, so today, as you can see from the title below, I'm going to be talking about the 8 things that I learned the hard way. So basically, these things I learned them through disappointment, stress, pressure, anything that you can possibly think of. That's where we're going at. Okay, so if you haven't been on my channel, welcome to my channel. And if you are back for another video, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate you guys for the support, and God bless you. Okay, so I have cue cards because I can't remember everything because these are 8 points. Okay, so the first thing that I learned, life has taught me that you should not always expect to get everything in life, but you should work with what you have and appreciate what you have. Basically what I'm trying to say is, just because you are a born-again Christian does not necessarily mean that everything is going to be perfect for you. Everything is going to be okay. You're gonna get everything you want. The moment you pray, God answers like that. You're not gonna go through any trials, any tribulations. Nada. No, that it does not work like that. Basically, the whole point of you going through sadness, pain, disappointment, betrayal, that's because you're a born-again Christian. Like, some of these things come because you are born again, because the devil is like, no, why is she following God? Why can't she follow me? Type of thing. So that's the first thing I learned in this life about not always expecting things. You should not always expect things to go your way. The one thing I always tell myself is, don't have expectations, because the moment you have expectations, you're gonna go through a lot of disappointment, pain, because now you're like, but this didn't happen. Like, I always get into a situation without any expectations. That way you're less disappointed in the situation. Hey, the second thing that I learned the hard way is, people get hurt, but when you get hurt, you don't stop. You have to get back up again. That's just the circle of life. You get hurt, you move on. You get hurt, you move on. So most of the times, you tend to rely on the fact that you got hurt. And you're like, because I got hurt, I'm not moving forward. But I learned that when you get hurt, you get back up again. And you act like nothing happened. Life goes on. That's just how the cycle is. You can't always rely on a certain thing or in a certain place. It doesn't work like that, because the moment you are stuck at one thing, you're not going to move forward, you're not going to succeed, you're not going to prosper, because you are stuck on that very situation that has been depriving you of your blessings, of your prosperity, everything. You're depriving yourself of blessings that God is trying to give you, but you're like, nah, I'm not moving forward because I got hurt, I'm not broken, I can't do this. That will stop you from getting all your blessings. And I learned that the hard way, of course, which is through getting hurt, through disappointments, friendships, a lot of things. Yeah, people get hurt, we move on, act like nothing happened. That's just how life is. The third thing I learned the hard way is, there are times in life when you need to stop trying. Like, when you just want to do what's best for yourself, you put so much effort. There's some times in life when you just need to stop trying and you need to let God do his job, because there's some things that you can't do but God has the power to do. So I realized that in this life, there are times that you need to stop putting the effort, the stress, the pain, everything. You just need to leave it all up to God and let him do his job. Okay, the second thing, wait, what am I saying second? The fourth thing, the fourth thing is, you can't run away from all your problems. Sometimes you have to face them in order for you to solve them. So basically, this is one of the things that I learned, and someone was like, well, the more you run, you get better at running, right? I'm like, no. Don't you know that if you keep running more, you get tired? And when you get tired, get weary. When you get weary, you're less likely to do what you're trying to do. because you're tired. So that's the same thing. Like, as much as you try making excuses in life, sometimes situations don't need excuses. They don't. And you need to be the person who has to compromise. Because you can't keep running away from each and everything that's going to come in your way. If you have a job opportunity, like, no, I'm busy, like, I've got something to do, I have my friends to meet, I'm busy, like, I can't do this. If a friend comes to you and says, let's open a business, oh, I'm busy, I got a lot on my plate, but you literally just sit home all day doing nothing, and then an opportunity comes your way and you run away from it. What are you doing? You're running away from your success, your prosperity, and then you ask yourself, why is this happening to me? How come I'm jobless? Like, you make so many excuses that you don't realize that some of these excuses you're making are actually going to make you suffer in the end. You get? So that's the fourth thing I learned. The fifth thing is self-love is important. I've always been talking about self-love. I will not stop stressing this enough. You guys need to love yourselves no matter what. No matter what social media says, no matter what people say about you. People always talk. People always come to me with situations like, Ashley, okay, I'm going through this. You know, people keep saying this about me. People keep saying I'm ugly. I'm like, what does the Bible say? I'm fearfully and wonderfully made in God's image. Which means that if you call me ugly, you're ugly too. Because we're all made from God. See, that's the mentality you have to have. Because you can't keep on stressing yourself over what people have to say. People always talk. That's why they have mouths to talk, you know. If you always want to listen to what people say, you suffer, because everyone has different opinions. So someone will say, your hair, your eyes, your nose. But then at the end of the day, what God says about you in the Bible, He says you're fearfully and wonderfully made. What you say about yourself is the most important thing. I always say that you're the biggest critic. You're the biggest critic. The moment you say negative things in your head, you're killing yourself. Because it's not healthy. You're killing yourself by telling yourself negative things. You need to stay away from negative energy, negative vibes. When people have something negative said about you, plug in your earphones. Don't listen to what they're saying. Ignore. Trust me, ignoring is better. Because the moment you hear those hurtful things, it's going to make you feel sad, depressed, heartbreak, so many things. And you're not cut out for that. So another thing, self-love is important. Love yourself. Love who you are. Love yourself. No matter what. Love yourself. People will always talk because they've mouths. People will always have opinions because that's what they were made for. People were made to voice out their opinions. You know, growing up, people used to say a lot about me. You know, Ashley, like, you're just this person, you know, like, you're just so mean, like, you're so serious, what's wrong with you? But I really, really don't care. Because, yes, I know people say sometimes it's good to listen to what people say because they may be telling the truth. Yeah, but then what if I already know the truth and I'm just living by it, you know? In the Bible says, speak the truth and it shall set you free, you know? Mostly, yes, people have said so much about me. People have said a lot of negative things about me, you know, but then I've gotten to that point where I'm living for me and for God. That's all. I'm living for me. I'm not living for the world because I'm not of this world. I was not born of this world. I'm living for God and I'm living for myself. I'm happy with the way I look. That's G. So self-love is important, guys. Love yourself no matter what. Because the moment you love yourself, it'll be easier for people to love you. Yet if you don't love yourself, how do you expect someone to come and love you yet you don't love yourself? Because those insecurities build up and you inflict them onto other people, and then that affects the love you get. The next point is you can never please everyone, as doing things for them won't get you anywhere. Put your happiness first and see what happens. This is basically what I'm talking about. You can't do things for anyone. Because imagine you're in a room of 5 people, like, guys, what should I wear? And they're like, no, don't wear that. And someone's like, no, wear this. Now, like, no, don't wear that. Like, no, this one is totally off. You see, people won't agree because people have different opinions. They're voicing their own opinions. But you have to come to that point where you say, okay, you know what? This is me. This is my body, my decision. I am wearing this is because I want to, not because you think it looks good on me and not because you think you want me to. So basically, like, people need to realize that You can't live for people. You can't live for two people at the same time. You can't. In the Bible it says you can't serve two masters at once. You can't. It's either God or it's either the devil. That's it. You can't be like, okay, maybe the devil sometimes, maybe God. You can't do that. Like it's not that simple. Because when the moment you're lukewarm, it's very difficult for you to live as a human being. In the Bible it says it's either you're hot or you're cold. You can't be like, I'm lukewarm, I like lukewarm. Have you ever drank lukewarm coffee? Like, it doesn't taste nice. It's either you're drinking cold coffee or hot coffee. You can't drink lukewarm. It doesn't taste nice. That's basically the same thing with God and the devil. So basically, you can't live for people. Don't live for people. Live for God. Live for yourself. Make sure you're happy. Your happiness matters. Because I can't be making everyone happy, yet I'm not happy. It doesn't make sense, right? The next thing, number 7, listen. If you don't have anything nice to say, rather keep quiet. Like, I always say this, period. I always say this. If you don't have anything nice to say about the person next to you, then just don't say it. Like, just don't say it. Like, you can say it in your head. It's fine. No one will hear it, but just don't say it. Because sometimes, someone wakes up, it's like, today's gonna be a good day. Today's gonna be the best day ever. And then you come and you're like, bruh, what you're wearing, nah, that's not cutting out. Like, nah, that's not good. You're inflicting your insecurities, your negative vibes on someone else who's trying to be happy. That is not healthy. It is definitely not healthy. And I cut out the statement. I was like, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything, because sometimes those negative words ruin someone's day within seconds, and it's not healthy. Like, some people were just born to ruin people's lives. I know that. I definitely know that evil is there, guys. You have to realize that evil is there. Some people are just definitely born to ruin someone's life. Like, okay, today what should I do to just make her cry? What should I do? You need to be a responsible person, a responsible Christian, and make sure that you don't say anything that you know isn't nice. And then but then okay, I know some people are already thinking, what about if it's the truth, right? Yeah, I'm telling someone the truth, and I know it's gonna have the feelings, but I have to tell them the truth, because the Bible says, tell the truth and it will set you free. But I'm talking about those people that just generally say false things, say negative things, just to ruin some people's days. Like, just to make sure that I'm not living a happy life because this person is doing this to me, they've said this about me, they're saying nasty things that aren't even true. You get? So if you know something isn't nice, sometimes we're like, I'm just joking. Like, that's a joke. Like, come on. Lighten up, dude. I'm just pulling a leg type of thing. That's then, yeah, some people may take things seriously in certain situations. You can joke about anything else, but when you joke about something on their body, something that has to do with their business, something that has to do with their schoolwork, something that has to do with their spiritual life, it's no longer funny, because some certain things are very personal. They're very important to people. So just make sure that you really, really analyze situations. And yeah, that's one thing I learned the hard way. Of course, people say nasty things to me. I'm like, don't say it. Like, I even told people, if you don't have anything nice to say, just zip it. That those people that, when you post a picture, they're those people that just want to comment negatively. Everyone is like, oh, you're looking good, girl, and someone's just like that's the same thing you wore yesterday. Like, why are you saying that? People, what if I took the picture and I decided to post it again today? Don't do that. Like, we're not perfect, I know. I also try as much not to do it, but I'm just helping you guys out there who have gone through, who haven't experienced these things, and I'm trying to avoid them in your life to help you become better. So yeah, don't do that. The last thing, the 8th thing that I learned, people are too quick to notice your failures. No. sorry. People are too quick to notice your mistakes, failures. Yeah, I was right. People are too quick to notice your failures. Like, they're too quick. Like, they're already, Some people are so quick to notice your failures that they are so slow to notice your success, your prosperity, your achievements, right? I've noticed that the amount of times someone makes this happens to me all the the time. Okay, so when I'm cheating, okay, when I post something on my status, like when I type in, I post something on my status and maybe I make a grammatic error, so I'm like, dude, you chopped, like, dude. But then when I actually put the comment properly, no grammatic error, no one says anything. Oh, you speak it, girl. Okay, very few people do it, but not everyone does it. People don't go, oh, speak it, girl, you know, hey man, you better preach, girl. But when I make a mistake, like, you made a mistake, hey, she made a mistake, guys, she chopped, hey, she's a butcher, hey, she's eating all the meat away, she chopped, type of thing, you know. People are always too quick to notice the things, the simplest things you do, and you think people won't notice. They're quick to notice those things. That's how we are genetically, you know, equipped, you know. We're like that. We're too quick to notice the little incy things that are very negative, but the big things, the successes, you'll be very slow. You know, there are those people that are so bitter about life. They're so bitter. Like, you can be like, you can make it in life. We can do something out of the ordinary, do something big, make your life interesting. Then there is that person like witchcraft. Research probably went to the witch doctor and to make sure that she had won everything. You know, these people, you don't know them. Like, this one, she's just pretending. She can't even act. She can't do this. She can't even run. She's not even that fast. She's not even that good in public speaking or debate. She's just like that. The people like that, and you have to appreciate and accept people like that. Like, you can't change them. They have to change on their own. They have to realize that, no, what I'm doing is not right. This is not what I was cut out for the world. God did not create me to bring other people down. His children of God down. You need to be that person that realizes, appreciates good. You know what? This is what's going on. People, there are two different types of people. People who want to make the world better and people who want to make the world worse. So you need to appreciate those people that make the world worse and those are people that make the world better, because that's the only way you live life. Like, you have to accept that there are negative people out there, there are evil people out there, there are people who are just so bitter. You have to accept that. That's the bottom line. Okay, so guys, these are the 8 things I learned the hard way. Of course, yeah, people were so negative to me, people judged me, so many things. I still go through these things each and every day of my life, but yeah, I just want to let you know that these things happen. You know, I don't want you to feel like you're an outsider. You're someone who doesn't know what people are talking about, like someone who feels like it's only happening to me and all of that. So thank you guys for watching my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, show some love. Share this to someone who's not feeling good, who feels like life is just negative, is just going down, and it's not getting back up again. So thank you guys for your time. Bye.